Hey techies, welcome back in Tech IVP channel. So techies, today we are going to one of the most important thing about the testing terminology is the test scenario and test case. In the last video we have discussed about the test plan and the test strategy. So why test strategy is important, why test plan is important, and how we have to initiate with the test plan and test strategy. So if you are not check this video, please look at once in this video so that you get depth knowledge about the manual testing process, why test strategy, test plan and test scenario and test cases are important to build a quality product. So in the today video we are going to discuss about the only test scenario and test cases. Okay, so most of the time interviewer ask this question in the first round. This question is asked most of the time interviewer, what do you mean by test scenario and what do you mean by test cases, and can you please write some test scenario and test cases for the login feature or the login functionality. In this video we are going to discuss in the detail about the test scenario and the test cases. So let's start. But guys, going to before next step, please like, share and subscribe this video to get more amazing stuff about the SDET role interview questions. So let's start. The first thing, the basic difference between test scenario and test cases. The test scenario helps in understanding the border functionality that need to be tested. Exactly, test scenario defines what we have to be test, and test case define the step by step instruction to validate specific functionality. Step by step we have to validate specific functionality. So let's discuss in the detail. So if we discuss in the detail, the see here in the definition by test scenario, a high level description for the functionality to be tested, and test case is a detailed step by step process to verify the specific functionality, and detailed level border and abstract, while test case is specific and detailed. The purpose of test scenarios cover end-to-end business flow for feature testing, while test case check specific aspects of the feature. For example, in test scenario you have to just write verify login functionality with the valid and invalid credential, but in the test case you have to be write down the steps exactly, enter valid credential and click on the login button and verify the user redirected to the dashboard or XYZ page. Okay, then documentation less detailed, act as a guideline. Guys, keep in mind, test scenario always act as a guideline, while test case more detail include test steps, expected results and actual result. Okay, in next slide I will show you how we have to rewrite the test scenario and test case. So please keep tuned this in same video. So then maintenance, easy to maintain and it does not change frequently. Test scenario is not frequently changed, but test case frequently changed as per the UI functionality. Suppose you have write a test scenario, verify login functionality. So the test scenario is always remain same, but test case goes to be changed if there is any change in the UI level. A functionality is changed or requirement get changed. Okay, the execution can have multiple test case under one scenario, but in a test case a single independent test case that verify one aspects of the scenario. Okay, so let's see how we have to write test scenario and the test case. The test scenario defines verify login functionality for the application with different type of the user input. This one is a test scenario, but if you see here in the test case we have write detailed steps, but here one line is missing. The line is missing is about actual result, but on that place I have just put here status, pass or fail. So it depends on you. You have to be add expected result, actual result, screenshot as well as. Okay, you can also add in this one. So this one is a basic layout to build the test cases. Okay, the first test case, if you see here, verify login with the valid credential. In this one you have to provide some steps, open application and then enter valid username password and then click on the button, and then you have to provide the data, username and the password and expected result. User should be login, but guys keep in mind always in expected result the keyword should be always present. User should be successfully login into the dashboard. User should get display invalid error message once you have to provide invalid credential. If we talk about the third pointer, verify login with the blank username password. In that case, you have provided the steps like this one: open application, leave username and password blank, and click on the login button and empty. Okay, username password is empty. Then here error message should be, the should be word is required in the expected result, guys. And after that, you have provided the status, you are getting error message or not getting error message. And the next one is verify login with only password enter. You have just enter the password, not username. In that case, it show the error message about the username field. Please enter username first. Okay, once you have to click on the login button, then it should be through the error message. In the next step, verify login with the case sensitive credential. Verify login with the disabled when field are empty, means both username and password field are empty and you have just click on the login button. In that case, login button should not be clickable. Okay, it should not be clickable, it should be disabled. Verify login session expire after inactivity, means you have to get login and after 5 minute session should be expired. And once session is expired, you have to click on the back button. It should not redirect to again to the same page on the dashboard. It should redirect to the same page like on the login page and ask your username and password. Also, you have to enter SQL injections. You have to attempt with the SQL injections. Okay, verify login functionality on the different browser like Mozilla, Firefox, Chrome, Safari, Edge. So you have to do all the things in test cases. So I hope, guys, this video is really helpful for you to understand the test scenario and test cases. Please like, share and subscribe this channel to get more amazing stuff about the SDET role interview questions. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.